With these newly built reception centres in Albania, Italy's flagship plan to tackle illegal migration is now underway. Since coming to power 2 years ago, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has made it her top priority. And with the first group of migrants en route, it is a huge step forward. Her approach is focused on return hubs like these for processing migrants outside of the EU.
This is a new, courageous, unprecedented path, but one that perfectly reflects the European spirit and has everything it takes to be followed by other non-EU nations.
Italy's bold move is being closely watched across the continent, where frustration over rising levels of irregular migration is growing ahead of a crucial summit. Earlier this week, EU Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen appeared to open the door for the bloc to follow Italy's lead. In a letter to member states, she wrote, "We should also continue to explore possible ways forward as regards the idea of developing return hubs outside the EU." Referencing Italy, she went on, "We will also be able to draw lessons from this experience in practice." If approved, it would be historic, given that the EU has previously ruled out such proposals on human rights grounds. But many believe they have to do something. For some time now, countries have been chipping away at the Schengen Agreement. Facing an election next year, Poland is the latest, announcing it would temporarily suspend the right to claim asylum for migrants crossing the border from Belarus. Germany began conducting border checks, with its chancellor saying irregular migration must go down. France's new prime minister said the country must control its borders better. And Hungary threatened to send busloads of migrants to Brussels after it was slapped with a fine for restricting asylum access. Austria too wants an exemption from its obligations, and even liberal Sweden wants to pay migrants to return to where they came from. Just 6 months ago, the EU passed its long-awaited Migration and Asylum Pact, aimed at sharing the burden of responsibility more evenly between member states. But it hasn't even been actioned yet, and already countries say it's too slow and doesn't go far enough. They want faster deportations, limits on new arrivals, and management like this away from the bloc. A borderless Europe was once seen as a major achievement, but without action, that could be under threat. Victoria Innes, TRT World.